Yes, people, them Grand Rising, and welcome back to the Arsenal Transfer Centre, the show that keeps you locked in with all Arsenal transfers surrounding the summer transfer window, winter transfer window, and all transfer windows beyond that. I hope everyone is having a blessed morning so far. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got a new subscriber target, which is 500 subscribers, and I'll be dropping a football challenge video once that subscriber target is hit. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, people, this is going to be a quick one today. It's going to be a quick one. I've got a final training session with my Lionesses before we go to a tournament tomorrow. This is not the trophy I'm looking to win. This is not the trophy. This is just a replica. Hopefully, on tomorrow's transfer centre, we bring in home a trophy for you lot and showing that for our hard efforts, which would be nice. Now, as I said, this is not going to be a long transfer centre today because I do gotta go and get to that last training session for my Lionesses. But we're only going to talk about two people today. The same two people that we've been talking about for the last however how long. Gyokeres and Sesko. I believe that this saga is genuinely coming to an end now. It's been strung out for as long as it can be, haggling over fees, sporting directors breaking gentlemen's agreements, players being unhappy. Apparently, personal terms have been agreed on both sides for the longest time now. It's just haggling over that fee. Arsenal has spoken about a war chest for so long, and I feel like even though they have a war chest, or apparently do, they're not just going to splurge out any money or whatever asking price these teams are asking for. We know that Sporting, the president potentially wants between 83 million euros to 100 million euros. It's a similar thing with Sesko, between 84 million euros and 100 million euros. We're not going to be doing these deals at that price. Berta has been working these deals side by side for the last month now, for however how long, making sure that we leave with something. Now, RB Leipzig are apparently growing nervous, scared. They're worried about the fact that Arsenal have not made an official bid for Benjamin Sesko yet. And that's simply because Arsenal don't want to budge. They don't want to budge, which is a good thing. They're not going to whatever demands RB Leipzig are having, because they don't deem Sesko the player at the price that Leipzig are asking for, which is about 70 million plus. Arsenal want to do a deal for around 60 million pounds, and that was the agreement when Arsenal went to Sesko and RB Leipzig last summer. We wanted to sign him last summer, apparently, so we couldn't do it then. So we said we'll wait until next summer, but this is the structure that we're going at. RB Leipzig has seemed to go back on their words, and that's why Arsenal are not budging. But RB Leipzig are getting worried because they're in a fight. They're not in the best financial situation. This is the thing. They're not in the best financial situation, and they need to sell one of their big hitters this window so that they're not in any PSR, FFP, or whatever it is. I don't know whatever letters it is. They're just trying to keep their powder dry. But the fact that Arsenal haven't made an offer yet, they are worried. It's not a similar thing with Gyokeres, and we'll get onto Gyokeres in a second, and I'll get into why I think this saga is coming to an end very soon. But yeah, with Sesko, RB Leipzig are worried that Arsenal are not going to bid, because we know, it seems like everyone knows, that Sesko wants to join Arsenal as well as Gyokeres. 1 minute, Sesko is the number one. Next minute, Gyokeres is the number one. Who is the number one right now? As of right now, I believe it's Gyokeres. Now, there was some news that broke from some accounts that may not be as big as Ornstein or Romano or Florian Plettenberg or this, that, and the other, or the Hand of Arsenal, blah, 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 blah. But this is where the news starts breaking around, whether players are coming to the Arsenal. Now, some accounts were breaking yesterday that Leipzig, Sporting and Arsenal are finally really making progress now on this Gyokeres deal. As I said, the Sesko deal was stalling. Berta has been working on both these deals along side by side. So the fact that we know the Sesko deal is all taking long, Arteta and Berta seem to be putting all their eggs in one basket, and that is Victor Gyokeres. We have to spoken about Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins is the backup if these two deals do not work out. He's the third choice if these two deals won't work out. We've spoken about Hugo Ekitike, but at the top of the list, and the top of my list, is Gyokeres and Sesko. Now, we know about Sporting Director Federico Varandas of Sporting, and how he's saying, don't matter about no gentleman's agreement. oh, whatever is said of this, that, and the other. I don't care. You're not leaving for this price. Now, Gyokeres and Sporting President, or Sporting in general, are going to have final crunch talks on what the price is on Monday when he returns to Sporting for preseason training, even though he's vehemently has said already he's not going to train for Sporting anymore. He doesn't want to play for Sporting anymore. He's absolutely burned those bridges. This is why the saga is coming to an end. Arsenal need to, this is why the saga is coming to an end, because Arsenal need to sign a striker within the next week. Arsenal fly for pre-season, not this week, but the week after. The date on Monday is the 7th. Next week, Monday after that will be the 14th. Yeah, they'll be flying out in that week and then the week after. First game of pre-season on the 23rd of July. We should have had a striker in by now, in my opinion. But this is why the saga is coming to an end, because Arsenal are running out of time. We need that striker integrated into the squad, as well as that left winger, as well as Zubamendi, who potentially could be announced today. So I've already said that time ago that I've stick my fork in the plate, whatever the saying is. Gyokeres is coming to Arsenal. That's what I think personally. I don't think it will be Sesko. I genuinely think it'll be Gyokeres, but we are going to find out. And people, before I end this transfer center, I want to touch on the very, very huge news that broke yesterday around Thomas Partey. And if you haven't heard it yet, I'm going to say it here for you, that Thomas Partey was found, not found, I was about to see even my words, the way, and this is the problem, the way Twitter is moving, you'd think the man was found guilty already. No, Partey was charged with 5 counts of R and 1 count of SA yesterday. And he was charged. And now we know this has been held over Arsenal's head for a long time. We've heard rumors or murmurs and this, that, and the other. But the way the legal system in the UK works, you can't officially say someone's done this and this, that, and the other if they haven't been charged, basically. I think one of the laws is that everyone has a right to anonymity. I think everyone has a right to anonymity in the UK for whatever it is until they've been found guilty or whatever the situation is, bloody, but I'm not sure. But I said this on my Twitter yesterday. And I'm going to say this here for you now. I am no lawyer nor legal expert. I'm a human. Thomas Partey charged with 5 counts and Mendy charged with 6 counts and was found not guilty. That was Benjamin Mendy of Manchester City. He was actually charged with more than what Partey was charged with. A trial will happen now, right? I will fully reserve my final judgment until then. Debates can happen, absolutely, but point scoring, stop it. We are not in the legal system. I don't know how all the legalities works. Partey will have to attend the magistrate's court on the 5th of August, and we are going to see what comes from this. But as of right now, it's not a great situation. And I feel like this situation should have been handled time ago. But we'll have to wait and see. So that's all I'm going to say on that until the final verdict comes in. Now, let me know what you think about that anyway, if you have your own thoughts and opinions. But remember, none of us are legal experts unless, well, I know I'm not. One of you may be, but I'm not. All right. But let me know what you think about all of that in the comments below. I need to go and train my lionesses now, so hopefully we can win this tournament. And tomorrow we could be lifting a trophy. But it's going to be bigger than this anyway. This is a thank you trophy for some of the hard work I did. I've done with the lionesses. But anyway, let me know what you think of everything in the comments below, people. 500 subscriber target. Make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel. I've been Dini. This has been the Arsenal Transfer Centre. Love and guidance, people. Peace.